Hello guys, welcome back to hopefully the last video on this series. It's been a while since I posted the last video. A lot of it had to do with just life getting in the way. Unfortunately, 2020 hasn't been the greatest year for me, not only because of the pandemic, but because of a lot of personal tragedies, you may say, or personal issues, but you know, thankfully life is getting back to normal. One of the things is with me is I have a little bit of OCD. If I don't finish a subject, I have to finish it before I move on. So this is the stage right now with the tank, as you guys could see. It's been all finished as far as the weathering and I mean, not the weathering, but the construction part. As you guys could see, it still needs to be weathered. I already started applying a wash. My tank at this point is not going to be about perfection. It's going to be about completion. I know that sounds like an excuse, but it's been too long. I really just wanted to build a King Tiger so that I could get you know, used to the idea of how they go together. I have the main kit, and our friend John, aka Model Medic, Skill Model Medic, he just finished his series with his King Tiger, and I'm using a lot of reference for this build as far as the weathering is concerned. He had COVID-19, so I'm glad that he's okay. COVID-19 for some of us has knocked on our door, but thankfully everybody's okay. I'm actually on break right now because one of my coworkers tested positive for it, so I hope you guys are staying safe. For those of you who don't believe in COVID-19, let me tell you, it is very real. But we're not here to talk about that. So what I wanted to show you guys is the different products that I'm using. I'm going to move these to the side a little bit. And this is Tamiya's panel line accent color. I'm using that for this. I don't want my tank to look all weathered, like to pieces. That's the beauty about armor. You could go crazy, or you could just do the standard. I'm just doing minimal weathering. Like I said, I just did this for fun. This is not going to any contest or anything. This is just going to sit in my display cabinet. But it was an enjoyable build. So I'm just using Tamiya's panel. I'm going to be using, for streaking effects, I'm going to be using Mick Jimenez's streaking effects. Okay. And last but not least, I'm going to be using Dust and Dirt set from Vallejo. These are pigments. And as a setter, I am using the enamel thinners. In this case, I've had this bottle for I don't know how long. It's been years. But that's what I'm using. I'm not gonna sit here and give you guys a tutorial on how to do weathering and stuff. My battery's running out, so I better hurry up. There's tons of tutorials out there. Now Night Shift is one of the best right now. You guys could go to Panzermeister 36. He's awesome, and of course a Skill Model Medic. Those guys could give you a way better tutorial on chipping and dusting and muds and all that stuff. So I'll cut the video right now and I'll show you guys the progress. Okay. Alright guys, so moving on. It's been like 5 days since I recorded the last bit that you guys just watched, just to tell you how much life gets in the way. I know I've said that before, but this is the status we're in right now. As you guys could see, and as I mentioned the last bit, my tank is not going to be that weather, you know, just going to be more of a dusty, dirty effect. So what I did was I used the streaking effects. Let me see how well this gets picked up. You guys could see some of the streaking there on the top of the turret, on the side of the turret as well, and the skirts here, you know, with the wheels and stuff. I did a minimum, and I mean minimum chipping. I used black brown for chipping. Okay. Accuracy, I'm not really concerned about accuracy, but it's turning the way I want it to turn as far as the weathering is concerned. The next step is going to be using the pigment set. I did a gloss coat, over it because I want to use the pigments in a wet kind of form, meaning you wet them, you dilute them with enamel thinner, or also you could use water, or you could use airbrush thinner to fix them on the model. So I'm going to be doing that, and that's why I wanted a gloss kind of finish, because they're going to be more of a wash kind of form. My tank is probably about 90% done right now. That's how much weathering I want done. Then when I'm done with that, I'm gonna coat it on the final coat with matte varnish, which I have a ton of matte varnish. I didn't realize I had a big old 200 millimeter bottle of it. So anyway, but I'm gonna be using also this mix, which is the Tamiya Buff. As you guys could see, it's just a thinned out bottle of Tamiya Buff with alcohol, and this is what I use for my dusting. Okay, as you guys could see here, and it's just gonna be real minimum. Okay, and then after that, I'll show you guys the final result. So I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, so we are done. This Tiger King, or King Tiger, I'm sorry, not Tiger King, it's done. Like I said, I was gonna do minimum weathering. That's the beauty of armor. I mean, you could go bananas with it. You could go you could just do light weathering on it, not weathering at all. I mean, it just depends on your taste. I'm pretty sure some rivet counter out there is going to be like, no, that's the wrong gun for the tank. The camouflage is not the right camouflage, or the markings on the tank. There's always one of those. But this was a build that was just supposed to get me familiar with the subject. Like I said, I've had the main kit. I'm going to be taking closer videos with this, okay, so I can show you guys the weathering. So let me grab my phone here and let's start this thing. We're gonna be recording. Alright, so you guys could probably hear me now better. The phone doesn't really pick the weathering as if you were looking at it in person. Okay, like the streaking, you barely see it there, but in person it looks a lot more. You guys can see the chipping a little better, you know. With the weathering, I didn't go too crazy. Like I said, I did more dusting in the bottom half of the hull, as you guys could see with the airbrush. I just did light dusting. You guys could see some dust accumulated on the wheels. Sorry if this is moving too much. On the back of the tank, let me see. You guys could see there some dusting. Okay. What else? Yeah, I didn't go too crazy. The main thing for me was to finish the tank, and yeah, the only thing I added on this kit was that cable right here. Okay, on the main kit it comes as a separate piece. On this one it didn't come with, so I just got a little bit of wire and I glued it there, and it came out okay. Other than that, this kit was okay. The only thing was the wheels were too close. This wheel right here, that one, was too close to the suspension. I had to actually cut it off and put it a little bit farther to make it more accurate. And also the tracks were way too long. I think on the last video or the one before that, I explained what I did. So I had to cut them off and kind of glue them back together. But yeah, like I said, I mean, in every kit that you build, if you spend more time on it, it's going to come out really good. I didn't want to spend too much time on this kit. I just did the basic weathering, you know, which is a streaking, dry brushing a little bit, washes, and that was it. Then I sealed everything off with matte varnish. And yeah, guys, so this is it. I really love the King Tiger. I'm probably gonna build the main kit sometime. And yeah, so I just wanted to thank you guys. I'm sorry this hasn't been the most exciting zeros that I put on my video on my channel, but like I said, unfortunately, you know, life got in the way, and there were more important things to do than putting plastic together. But I'm glad to be back, and I'm getting ready for my next project. And yeah, hopefully you guys could tag along with that one too. So as always, my name is Luis. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye bye.